Well, take it easy.
We're live.
Right. We're live, Jess. Whenever you're ready. You're going to make some magic.
Good evening and welcome to Omnibroslive, the Magic Edition, where we make dreams come true. Oh, it's just me. I'm Omnidog, also known as Jessimus Prime, and this is Omnibroslive with your co-hosts, Gabe Loves 90s Comics.
What up, everybody in the chat? Good to see everybody. Good to see Jess and Gio. Gio is in the middle of a sandstorm, apparently. So that's interesting.
I should have brought a turban or something. You know.
Wow.
It's been pretty wild today, man. Especially if you've got allergies or asthma or COPD. It's crazy.
Or a beard. You got all kinds of dirt in your beard.
Yeah. I've been locked inside all day. I only came out like twice to check on stuff, but I've been locked up inside in my home and at work, and it's crazy.
That sounds awful. A sandstorm? Oh. What's going on?
Yeah, I mean, it always happens yearly, but it's the biggest it's been in like many years, and it's a massive plume just headed our way, and it's going to go to the Gulf Coast, and it's a mess.
Yeah. You know what's not a mess, though? The fine folks at Stocktradescom, where you can get your collected editions up to 50% off. Loyalty discounts add 2% to that. Soon as things get back to a little bit more normal, we're going to have, I bet, an Omnibroslive discount code every quarter like we used to. IST is still kind enough to give us a gift card for $50 to give away at the end of the month to a lucky viewer. If you order $50 or more worth of books in the United States, you get free shipping. Fabulous customer service, fabulous packaging. That's in Stocktradescom. That's right.
We love them, and everybody else should love them too.
Yeah.
So
there you go.
And I don't ever remember seeing Gullah Gullah Island, but my shirt apparently reminds Taylor Brown of Gullah Gullah Island.
Was Gullah Gullah Island just slang for really odd acid trips?
I remember it was a kids show when my daughter was little.
Put that thing under a black light and drop some acid, you're in it, Jess. It's like college dorms all over again.
Yep, and I have information on 50% off books.
Yay!
Ooh. And I'm happy to share with the group tonight.
But you're going to have to wait a little bit.
Yeah, I ain't giving it to you now, boys.
Yeah. We'll make you guys wait to the end of the show. You guys stick around and give us thumbs up and give us views and watch time before you get into the good stuff. That's how they do it on network TV, so that works for us too.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
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 Somebody's wondering about Jessimus Prime. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's a
Transformers thing that happened in our chat. We all got Transformer nicknames.
Yeah.
And I have no idea what any of it means, so I just said, okay.
Well, going by that nickname.
All previews and reads tonight. Yep. Who would like to start off and tell us about their hauls?
I can start because it's fairly short. Unfortunately, I don't have it here with me because I left it, and it's a pain to go get it. So you don't have to highlight me or anything. It's Ran in the Grey World Volume 7 finally arrived, and that completes the series. So I'm really happy about that. It's a manga series. I can show you the volumes, the previous ones, because I got all 6, but I only got that. I pre-ordered that months ago, like 2 months ago, and it finally arrived. So I'm really excited.
What's the manga about?
It's a fantasy story about this girl who's the daughter of a witch, and when she wears these magic shoes, she transforms into an adult. So there's a bunch of strange magical happenings in this city in Japan.
Sounds like another episode of Real Manga, Fake Manga.
Here. This book right here. Yeah. So this is volume 1. Oops, sorry. So that's volume 1 right there. And I got the last one, which was volume 7. But sorry, I don't have it here with me. So just imagine that instead of a 1, there's a 7 there.
Nice.
Yeah, use your imagination. So let's
How much are they? Like $10?
These are signature size, or they're a little bigger. It's $14.99 for these books. But let's see if I can get some of the art. This is kind of tricky holding my tablet. Give me a second.
You can do it.
Jess can do it and break his tooth at the same time, so you can do it.
We sent that video to Emily on Saturday. She hadn't seen it, the Toothbreaker episode, so Gio was kind enough to search and found it, and we sent it to her. I haven't got her opinion on it yet.
Did we send that letter to them we were talking about?
No, I'll draft it up tomorrow.
All right.
Yeah.
There's a wolf, a magical wolf.
Oh, the art is awesome.
Yeah, it really is. That's amazing art.
It's really pretty. I really like it. Yep. So I will be doing a full series review eventually on this thing. But yeah, Ran in the Grey World, Volume 1. There's 7 volumes. I got Volume 7, but I'm too lazy to go get it. Just imagine this is Volume 7. Enjoy. Yeah. That's all I got.
Taylor Brown says, what is the name of the episode where I didn't chip my tooth, Taylor. I broke it in half. Do you remember the name of the episode, Gabe? Or the date?
Go search on this channel. The episode, it's called Marvel Legacy, and it aired September 2017.
Marvel Legacy.
Yeah, we were talking at the time, or you guys were talking, I wasn't there, about the Legacy one-shot that Marvel was doing and how all the people, like usual, were angry at Marvel for something. So yeah, you guys were discussing about that one-shot, and it was Ryley, Gabe, and you, Jess. All the 3 of you were on.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think I found it. I'll put the link in the chat.
If you open the link in the comments, I left a time code where you can see the infamous moment. So yeah, you can thank me.
I think it happens right at the 1 hour mark, you said.
Pretty much, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, this is gross. You can hear it. Oh, I heard it loud.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Wow.
Oh.
Oh, yeah, I heard it.
Yeah.
And these headphones really amplified it, too. It's amazing. Everybody needs to watch it.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Not one of my shining moments. Everything funny on this show is some accident that happens to me.
You're a brave soul. So yeah, here are all the volumes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
The same in all of them?
Yeah, it's the same mangaka, Aki Irie. She's called. It's a woman.
Omar's in a waiting room. I'm gonna make him wait a little bit longer.
Is the waiting room is like when you ground your kids and you leave them in the corner? They're grounded. Yeah.
It's like Quantum Leap, and you go into the chamber when he jumps into your body. You gotta go into the other chamber.
Yeah. No, let him in.
No.
Oh. Well, the record, I
There you
said
go.
let him in. So
Well, what's up, Omar? Your mic's muted, or your mic is muted.
Yeah, I know. I was talking to my wife.
Okay. Oh, okay.
okay.
She's fine. She's fine now. How's everybody doing?
Everybody's awesome, man. It's good to see you.
It's good to see you guys.
A little bit better now that you're here.
Is that a Botcon shirt?
This is the greatest shirt ever I got for Father's Day. It's a Unicron. It's called Cybertrons. He's eating little. It's a cereal. Eating little cereals. Only real cool kids get this joke. Oh my boy! Look at Gabe, right on top of the game. Yeah,
Nice.
look at that. See, look at all those animation. I miss hand-drawn animation. It's the untimely Omar. That is right. Oh, we're talking about manga already? Cool.
No, I'm just showing my haul.
Okay.
What did I just see? What is your shirt in reference to?
Transformers the movie. The Galactus character is called Unicron. He's a planet eater.
Okay.
Yeah. So, yeah, I hope everybody's doing good. Look at that scene.
That's
He
him
ate
eating
the
a
planet
moon.
at the beginning of the movie. Wonderful.
Wow.
So,
And then Spike says, "Oh shit."
he does. It was a big shocker. So are you reading manga during the show? Is that Jess in control of the gifts now?
No,
Okay.
that's me, but that's
No.
just
That's his
Jess at the
face. He's
moment.
like, I don't know what any of this means. Transformers, whatever.
No, I got my haul was just one manga book, and I don't have it with me, so I'm just showing the different volumes of the series. Ran in the Grey World.
It looks really pretty. I like that.
Yeah.
Who's the publisher?
It's Viz Signature. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's 7 volumes, and finally I got volume 7. Came out a while ago, but Right Stuff and stuff, they've been shipping stuff pretty late because of the pandemic, so I finally got it.
Cool.
Rodimus Prime did nothing wrong, or Hot Rod.
Oh, Hot Rod knew what he was doing. He slid right in there.
Jess is
Cleveland
totally
Brown.
lost. Dude, look at him. He's like, "What's going on here?"
Have you seen the new Transformer movies, Jess?
No.
Okay. Well, you're not missing out on anything.
You're not
You should
missing out
really
on
watch
anything.
the animated one's incredible. It still is awesome.
There's one reason to watch Transformers, I think 2. Gabe, if you can pull up that Megan Fox motorcycle scene, you know the one. Gabe, I'm serious, he'll sell you on this movie, dude. What are you drinking, Jess?
Cranberry with club soda.
I think you're missing the bourbon in that drink.
Nothing else.
That's my drink. What are you
Nothing
doing?
else. Nope.
He's
you
been
doing?
missing
What are
that
you
bourbon
doing?
for like 30 years.
Where's that bourbon now? Nah, I'm proud of you, man. How many
bought
years?
it all.
Yep, I did. You were so sweet, man. What a good house guest you are, or house owner. When I came over, like both times, you bought me bourbon. That was really nice.
Oh yeah.
You don't
Sure.
even drink. Not a lot of people
Well,
do that.
You did, so that was good.
Most of the time, when I have house guests over, I'm like, "Oh yeah, you need a place to sleep." So here's a corner without comics. Why don't you go over there with a sleeping bag? So what are we talking about, guys? What's the game for today? We got upcoming books and hauls. Who's going with the hauls? Because I didn't get anything.
Well,
No? Okay.
I got a lot.
What'd you get, brother? I know you got a book your way. Your book shipped out and my order didn't. Which I thought was pretty
really?
interesting. Yes. But I wasn't gonna say anything because I was like, wait, this is weird. Why did his order ship?
I couldn't get to the computer last Tuesday at 3 p.m. because I was having something done in the doctor's office. And Omar was kind enough to order me the Silver Surfer. Otherwise, I wasn't going to get it and have it shipped to my house. And apparently my book went out before his book did.
Yeah, my order. Well, I have 3 books in my order. I'm like, wait a minute, mine hasn't even shipped yet. It's gonna make a joke, but it's weird times right now. But so I won't.
yeah. That
What do
thing
you got?
lasted 25 minutes, by the way, on the
25
site.
minutes. I think they'll get more, right? I think Diamond mentioned something about places getting more sometime soon. So
Damn it.
hopefully it will.
Yeah.
Beta Ray Ren has a really good question for Gabe.
Oh, sorry, I was looking at Megan Fox gifts. You would have to.
That's a rabbit hole.
Yeah, you would have to forgive me. Okay, you're going to have to forgive me on that one. I've not been keeping up with the chat.
Oh, see the asking about the torpedo thing.
Yep.
I'm trying to find it. I'm sorry. Oh,
Are you still looking at Megan Fox?
No, I just look over to the chat and it's not as
Okay.
interesting as Megan Fox gift. I'm sorry.
Right?
Wait, is Gabe same dude from Torpedo Comics IG live sales? Yeah, that's me.
Hey.
That's me.
Right
that was
on.
my brainchild of the live sales. So
You are a celebrity.
Look at you, IG Insta
how am I
famous,
getting
right?
how am I
Is that what
getting
it's called?
more famous from live sales than I am from our own amazing YouTube channel?
CGC?
Yes.
CGC?
I sell CGCs on there.
Yeah, that's why. We are not the CGC brothers. We're Omni.
Oh, we will be tonight. Wait till I start
You
talking.
changed your name to Jessimus Prime. Good for you. I think I was drinking when I called you that. And
Maybe.
speaking of Jessimus Prime, Lionheart's asking when I ordered Transformers Volume 11's on there. The Phase 2 series.
Let's see.
So what'd you get, man?
I got a crime noir book by Ann Nocente called Ruby Falls. I think that I read something about this, or it's a burger book. So,
So it's a Dark Horse book?
Sorry?
It's a Dark Horse book?
Yes. It's a burger book, and I think I read something about it. I'm not sure how I discovered it. But it was Ann Nocente, and I think it's supposed to be really good crime noir.
I like Ann
Nice.
Nocente.
Yeah. Then I got from the author of Giant Days, John Allison, his new book, Steeple. A supernatural tale of friendship, the devil, and moral gray areas. Right
Nice.
on, man.
Yep.
So this has got some good art, too. This is a thick trade. Martian Manhunter.
Ooh.
By Steve Orlando and Ryley Rossmo. So
The
yeah,
art there is great.
sorry.
The art in that thing is fantastic.
Yeah, actually, it doesn't usually. This isn't what I consider typical Ryley Rossmo art. This looks a little different to me. I do like his art, but I know people are kind of split about him. Some people love it and some people hate it. But I happen to like it. But this Martian Manhunter series has gotten a lot of praise, so I was eager to read it.
Is that a volume 1 or is it just one book?
Collects all 12 issues of Martian Manhunter as well as an extensive bonus gallery, blah, 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 blah. So apparently it was a 12-issue limited series. And this collects it all.
Cool.
Volume 3 of Ether by Matt Kint. This is great. It's been a long
love that
time
cover.
since I've read the first two of those, so I'm going to have to reread them. I'm sure I'll be lost at this point, but I remember really liking Ether. And I have no idea. Oh, Jerry Dugan. That's why I got these.
Analog. Those are good. Yeah, I've got the first one.
A cyber
solid.
dystopian noir. I'm getting into crime noir because Taylor Brown and I do that Crime Corner show, so we're always talking about crime books. So this looks really good.
That's a good book.
Okay, good. I have no idea where I just found out about it. I do recognize some other books in here, but I don't remember. I mean, I remember ordering it, but I can't remember who told me it was good and that I should order it. Maybe somebody from the group page.
Maybe.
Was it you?
I don't know. I tell you a lot of things, and then I forget, then you forget. It's not a good relationship.
DC Goes to War. I love war comics. DC's war comics. Yeah, that's a pretty good deal for the money.
Is that a Brian Stelfreeze cover? That's awesome.
I think it's Brereton.
Oh yeah, that looks like him. I can see his face.
Yeah.
You know what else is awesome?
You found it. Oh God! Look at the acting. You don't see character actors like that anymore.
Mm-mm.
Can we just? I don't know.
This is the entire show for the next hour.
Yeah, the bike is really giving it all.
You did it, Gabe. I'm so proud of you. Jess, go watch Transformers 2.
Now I know why you want to see it.
I remember watching that in the movie theater. My wife leaning in, going, "Oh my God, that woman is hot." And I was like, "Right."
That's when you're like, "I love you."
What else you got, Jess? You all right?
Yeah,
right.
I found a copy of Martial Law for cover price. This thing,
Nice.
Hyped up. I took the bait. Jonesy Stark and I think somebody else on the page had been hyping it up, and it's supposed to be really good. And I found it for a good price, so I'm glad I got it. Bog Bodies, a dark survival story set in the remote Dublin mountains. Oh, it's Declan Shalvey. A cold, poignant story of crime, survival, and regret. Bog Bodies follows an Irish gangster on the run after a job gone wrong who encounters a young woman lost in the Dublin mountains.
Nice.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so I had heard about this one. I think Taylor Brown told me about this one.
I've never heard of that, but I got to get that Martial Law.
Yeah, they're still a reasonable price on eBay. I mean, it's cover price $50, and I think I got it for $50.
Yeah, Jess is going on a real Judge Dredd tear.
Yeah, any kind of crazy law officer type thing I'm into.
Oh yeah, when did this happen?
Past couple weeks. I just started. Started getting a bunch of Judge Dredd and Judge Dredd type things that I'm into. Here's She-Hulk.
It's a rabbit hole I've yet to jump into. There's
Real quick,
a lot.
by request of the chat.
Oh my God.
I don't mind watching these all night at all.
Jess.
Nobody's interested in my hauls when they can watch that.
She can act the hell out of a mechanic. Like that was the best mechanic acting I've ever seen.
Oh yeah, I believe she could fix my car too anytime. Like she must have went through like some kind of like mechanics training to do that scene. Like she's very method.
Oh yeah. All right, Jess, what else you got?
The prequel to The Wrong Earth, Dragonfly.
Oh, you got it. Yes, my wife and I want to need to read that. That's awesome.
Somebody
No,
asking if you
I have
open.
not opened it. It's on the bottom of a big stack of books that I've got. So I haven't opened it. from Hamilton Books, I got a good price on Elektra by Greg Rucka, which I'm excited about. I don't think I even knew that he did an Elektra book, so I'm pretty excited about that. Candace is right. We are terrible.
At least Emily's mom isn't in the chat tonight.
Yeah. And then I got Batgirl, Burnside Batgirl. This was ordered 2 weeks ago. Now I don't know if I ordered these, but I ordered them and they came in, so I'm going to read them.
By he who shall remain nameless.
It's still a good series.
Yeah, I loved it when it was coming out in singles. So
you didn't own those, huh?
I didn't. I only owned Volume 1.
Because Volume 1's the hardcover, then they stopped doing hardcovers after that.
Right. Oh, well, they did cancel the Omnibus, so...
Yeah, but that was like 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Because they knew.
I don't think so. I think it's just DC. Knowing their collected editions department, they will probably resolicit that Burnside Omnibus now.
And I will buy it.
Because they have no idea what's going on in the real world. What else you got, brother?
Super Zero, an Amanda Connor book.
Nice.
From Aftershock. Amanda Connor, Jimmy Palmiotti. I think it looks like Amanda Connor wrote it. What?
You're on it this week, Jess. Good thing Ryley's not here. This will be a 4-hour show.
This is not Amanda Connor art, but she helped write it with Jimmy Palmiotti, I think. And I like him. Strayed. An astral traveling cat must save humanity from its biggest threat, the all-powerful military-industrial complex colonizing the galaxy. So I read about this and thought it sounded cool, although I'm not a big cat lover. But this book sounded bitchin'.
Oh, look at that. That's cute.
Love the artwork.
Yeah.
Ghost Tree.
Is this a 2-week haul, Jess? Is that what's going on?
This is 2 weeks, yeah.
Oh, awesome.
Traveled to Japan with Brant, and in this touching graphic novel about love, loss, and how the past never truly stays dead. I've heard a lot of good things about this book.
That is also an excellent book. I just read that last week.
Oh, did you? Okay.
Yeah, took it to the lake with us, and I loved it, man.
Okay, good. From IDW. And then the final book is Sci Spurriers Weavers. And let's see. I don't know anything about this. Taylor Brown had me get it because we both love Sci Spurrier. In the aftermath of a gang-related attack, Sid Time becomes an unlikely new addition to the Weavers, a brutal East Coast crime family. Members of the syndicate are bound to loyalty thanks to the supernatural spiders inside each of them, granting them powerful and grotesque abilities. Cool.
Nice.
Oh, yeah. This seems really up my alley. I'm extremely pleased with this purchase. And there you have it. Thank you very much for allowing me to present my haul.
It's an epic haul.
Yeah, man. Good stuff. Good stuff.
Thank you.
All right. I guess I'll go through my stuff right now then. So the big thing to come in this week.
Nice.
Is finally the reprint of the good cover, the cover I always wanted for Silver Surfer Omnibus. This is a small omnibus. It's only like, it's 15 issues, right? 18 issues and a not brand X and an annual. So not too crazy, not too big, but damn, if not issue 1 is not the best superhero origin story there is. And then, like I said before, the rest of the series is Silver Surfer getting beat up by assholes wearing bowler hats. So, that's my. I've been waiting for this forever. I had the Isaac Ribbit cover before, but once this got announced, I sold it so I could get that cover. I also picked up Predator, the original comic book series, 30th anniversary.
Ooh.
This thing is big and cool, and the pages are red around the edges.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, this is neat. I love anything Predator. There's an Alien Predator one that I think is either out or is coming out, but I'm gonna keep picking up these Dark Horse. Dark Horse needs to do more really cool like hardcover edition books like this. And then Six Gun Volume 5.
Nice.
And 2 volumes of number 6. Because the first one I got from Amazon came in dog shit shape. It was all beat up. It wasn't wrapped or sealed or anything like that.
Ooh.
And I asked for a replacement. And the next day I got a replacement that's basically perfect. So I gotta send this crap version one back. But I did get a great copy as a replacement. So that seems to be like my experience with them is I got to get one crap version, complain about it, and then they send me a perfect version afterwards.
Huh.
They're testing you, basically.
Yeah, 100%.
Do you really want it?
How about we just are you gonna just settle for this one, or are you gonna complain about it? All right, well we'll get you another one.
All right, I guess I'll ship another one.
Huh.
And then this will make Gio happy. I kind of coincidentally ended up on a Invincible kind of rabbit hole situation.
Yes, please.
So I did end up
got?
picking myself up a 9.6 CGC copy of issue 1 first print.
Nice.
That's awesome.
Yeah, this is I'm hoping. I think there might slightly be. This is an older label, CGC. It's an older label, so it hasn't been pressed. So I'm thinking I see some flaws on here as to why I got the 9.6, and maybe there's a slight chance I can bump this up a little bit. That's my game plan right now. To bump it up to that 9.8 if I can. If not, and I get the newer case, which is a much better case, I'll be fine with that. These older cases suck. I could break this open, no problem, and just take it apart and pull the book out. The new ones are really in good shape. Which you can see, because this, like I said, this is a coincidence. The last signing we had at the store was with Ryan Otley and Dan Slott. And this is one of the books I got from that, came back at the same time as I got my number 1. This, Gio and anybody else that might have read Invincible 4, Jess, I don't think he has, or he hasn't gotten to this point. This is the big controversial issue.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. And I went on a little bit of an eBay tear, and I got the first appearance of said character involved in controversy. So I'm kind of getting ready for that Amazon series to come out, so I don't have to spend tons of money to get these things later. I'm getting them now because once that trailer drops for that new Amazon show, all those books are just going to just be unobtainable, I think. So
I'm up for an Invincible read-through if you can hold off for a couple months.
I think that's doable. Or until the trailer starts. Once that trailer drops, everybody's going to just want to read Invincible anyways. So, and that's my haul.
Nice.
Another epic haul.
Anybody else haul anything?
I think that's all.
No, I only got the manga.
Your book shipped and mine stuff didn't, so I'm waiting on my stuff.
Yeah.
Bruce Johannes is on volume 11 of Invincible.
Nice.
Of the hardcovers? They're wonderful. I think there's only 12 of them. Cool. I thought the series was fun. I think the ending could have been padded out a little more, but it was a lot better ending than Walking Dead.
Yeah.
Do you
They could
think
have had a
Ultimate
volume.
covers?
Nah, it's like Walking Dead.
Yeah.
Those things will stay evergreen.
The
I think some of them are out of print right now, but they'll bring them back. You're talking about the Ultimate Collections of the hardcovers.
the
Yeah.
hardcover, I think they're all in print because I looked this up recently. The only thing really Invincible related that's out of print is Volume 1 of the Library Edition. Like that's long
Yeah.
gone, like out of print.
Those things probably are harder to get reprinted.
Yeah.
Aiku, I ordered Asterix, but as of Friday, it had not been picked or scanned yet. That was Tuesday, late Tuesday, I ordered it.
Asterix.
Right. So those two books are holding up my order. I don't know what's going on. I also don't really care. It's fine. You just saw my haul. I got plenty to read.
Paul, I don't know if we were gonna. I don't think we should bring it up on the show.
Yeah.
It is pretty controversial.
It's a spoiler. Yeah.
And it's a spoiler, and Jess hasn't read it, and I'm sure there's plenty of other people out there who haven't, but you can always look it up if you don't mind spoiling yourself for.
I had no idea it was controversial. Like, honestly, up until like now. I know what you're talking about, but I was like, really?
Oh, I remember that getting a lot of like attention about the issue and the context or whatever in it.
Okay.
So.
Now I think they did a good job explaining it later in like two more volumes down the line. They do address it eventually, and I thought they did a good job at it.
I think the same thing happened in Starman like 10 years before any of this. Like, I don't even remember that being controversial. So it's really weird the times we're living in, I swear. All right.
You have piqued my interest.
Did anybody hear about this? East to West Year 2 being reprinted?
It was supposed to be reprinted, and then the pandemic, like, it was supposed to come out, I think, in April or May is what I remember seeing. But everything slowed down. Remember when I all the printers, they lost their printers. The printers shut down for Image. So they're still behind. They had to find a new printer.
Oh, whoa.
Yeah, it was pretty bad for them. They had a printer that they used, whereas like Marvel and DC always use like 3 different printers. Yeah, it got bad for Image. So
what did anybody read?
I read a lot.
Reading? What did you read?
I read Dan Slott's Silver Surfer. So I can talk about
contagious. I can't.
Tomorrow. Wait, yawning?
Yeah, I can't.
You can't look? I'm sorry, Gio. Oh, Gio, what are you doing? Yeah, I read Dan Slott's Silver Surfer for Old Reader, New Reader tomorrow.
Nice.
I read Old Guard, which is excellent.
Nice.
Got the TV show coming out. I was reading Kabuki, but that got stopped because something else came in. What the hell came in? I was reading some of the Fourth World too. Going through that big ass omnibus.
What were you thinking of Kabuki? Because I remember when I read it, I was kind of like, it took a while for it to kind of.
I've read it years ago when it was as it was coming out in single issues, and I haven't read it since. And I remember not digging it as much, so I never got the library editions. They're okay. I've gone through halfway through the first omnibus, and the first omnibus is the same thing as the library edition, except softcover and small. But it's okay so far.
I have all the like original like trade paperbacks from it that David Mack gave me.
Yeah, he's a nice dude.
Oh, he's incredible. He's one of the him and Dan Slott are probably one of the nicest dudes in comics.
Yeah, the art's really cool. I liked it. Very surreal. Very Yoshitaka Mano.
Yeah, it's very different. It's not all painted. A little bit later on, it's painted, but when he first starts it out, it's like normal comic book art. Normal comic book art.
I had a friend that he used to date the guy, or no, it was his sister. His sister was married to the guy that ran Caliber Press, where Kabuki first came out, and my friend would always he would help with the lettering, and this is pretty cool. I don't know if you probably saw, if you ever see original art page from Kabuki, like it's kind of cheating, but you have a lot of artists that do the same thing now, just differently. But he would cut out black and white pictures and put them in his background instead of drawing them. So it's kind of like an artist doing something with Photoshop nowadays, right? Putting realistic pictures in the background, which you see that a lot.
Yeah.
But back then, I was like, that's pretty cool. Kind of like what Jack Kirby did in some of his artwork, like Coming of Galactus. Yeah, like this black and white art. But Mac would do that a lot.
Yeah, Mac does crazy stuff. Like it's very Bill Sienkiewicz like, where he will just glue glass to the boards or like feathers and other material and stuff like that. Dude's a tortured genius. What have you been reading, Jess?
I read, and Tyler Blunt and I will review TMNT Volume 5.
Oh, you're almost to 6. 6 is where it's at.
I know, that's what I heard. So this is good. Loved it.
I hate that cover because it always reminds me of Squirrel Girl. Like every time I look at that cover, I'm like, why do I have Squirrel Girl? Right? Maybe it's the shadowing.
The unreadable Squirrel Girl.
But it's April ONeil. So
yeah, you're such a sweetheart.
Squirrel Girl ONeil.
I read with Kristen, Superman Smashes the Klan. Now
Nice.
in my top 5 of this year so far.
that good? Really? I got to read it with Maddie. She wanted me to read it for old reader, new reader.
Yeah, the only thing that is painful about it is that takes place in 1946. It could have just as easily taken place in 2020 in this country. It is just the racism in it is just blatant now as it was back then. But this book is fantastic. I loved this book.
Can't wait to read it, man.
Yeah, you'll like it a lot. Are compendiums the new hot format?
I've never been a fan. The early compendiums that I have are like I had Rising Stars and
I want that one, dude. I thought I saw it at the store the other day and I kind of wanted it. Because the hardcover falls apart.
Well, that's the problem with my compendiums. Like I've gone through 2 Witchblade compendiums, and because they're soft cover with over 50 issues, and keep in mind they're also standard edition. They're not oversized artwork, so they're the size of a trade paperback, just freaking thick. They crease, right? Because the more you read them, yeah. If you're not gonna read them, it's not a big deal. They look really nice on your bookshelf, but if you're actually reading them, that crease is gonna crack. But yes, so Bavarian Rev set. It is, and those are the ones that I have. I used to have the Walking Dead ones. I gave them away. I don't have any of the new ones, and I have no idea what Fables is going to be like. But I'm not the biggest fan of those.
They seem to be I think it's just a new format for publishers. Not a new format, but just another format for publishers to reprint the same stuff over and over again. I mean, you got I had the Saga compendium. I got that from my wife. I have the hardcovers. The Fables is coming out. Well, that's a Fables. No, that's not a hardcover compendium, right? No,
it's their first compendium.
Yeah,
and I assume based on the price, it's a soft cover.
Yeah,
I don't like it because they're too big. I don't like really huge books like that. You know, even omnibuses. I've done on record saying big ones.
Well, I mean,
don't help.
Let's like Death Note, right? Y'all remember that ridiculous Death Note all in one? I think Jess owns that.
Yeah,
I did. Yeah, I sold it.
I have the Stray Bullets one.
Same thing with Stray Bullets. When I read Stray Bullets, my Stray Bullets is all creased up and banged up now. I thought about when I was doing custom binding, I'm like, I'll send this to the printers and get it custom bound. So, N-Man saying those Walking Dead Invincible compendiums are super durable. You would have to be very careless for them to get damaged. So there you go. Yeah, I was talking about from my experience. I want that one.
Yeah, I got the Scud one.
Yeah. Who put that out? Was that Dark Horse? Or
Why do I want Image?
Yeah, that's the one I want.
Yeah, this is such a fun series.
I love the artwork in that.
Yeah, I like it too. It's very. I like. I'm getting more and more fun. I always have been, but always enjoy the art where it's not particularly like perfect lines and everything, it has to meet up perfectly, and all the faces are symmetrically, in every single panel, that kind of thing. I just like it's just fun, and this is just a really fun series. There's some drywall action there. Yeah.
And then I read Anya's Ghost. This girl falls into a well and discovers the bones of a 90-year-old dead girl whose ghost haunts the well and follows the girl out, and turns out to be not the friendly Casper-like ghost. She turns out to be actually quite evil, and it's a great twist when she starts to turn on Anya. It's a really good book. This was a Kristen book for sure.
I was gonna say both of these books look like Maddie books that I'm having to read.
Yeah, the other book, Superman Smashes the Clash, is one that I picked out. But then she also picked out Snapdragon.
That's the other book I got to read this month.
I think you'll like both of them. They're actually both really interesting. I like them both.
You like this one? All right, cool, man.
Yeah.
Make Havoc wants a milk and cheese omnibus. Brother, that's been out in hardcover.
Didn't we already review that? No, wait, that was Too Much Coffee. No, wait, what was that? Milk and Cheese.
Too Much Coffee Man also had an omnibus. Milk and Cheese, that's been out. I love that book. It's one of my favorite books.
Yeah, we reviewed that. That was a review book back when we were getting review copies.
Yeah. And then we read Black Hammer Justice League, which was a good book. It has a twist in it as to who the bad guy is. Ooh. If they don't work the bad guy into the Black Hammer universe, then this book is actually just sort of an exercise in futility, I think. If it does use him somehow, then I think it's a good book. But otherwise, if they don't use the whole reason they wrote the book was to introduce this character into it again, and it would be cool if they somehow could have him in the Black Hammer universe. And then I read Green Lantern Legacy, which was great. I loved this book.
This is the young kids books, right?
Yeah, this is graphic novels for kids. And the Vietnamese grandson inherits, after his grandmother dies, her jade ring. Turns out she was a Green Lantern. And following all his adventures in the Vietnamese neighborhoods where he grew up, some of the things, he gets Jon Stewart as a mentor, and it's actually really good. I enjoyed this, and I'm going to do a video to make sure people don't avoid the book because it says it's for kids. This was really good and really fun.
I recommend that stuff to people because it's like you could read this with your kid and you guys can have kind of reading interaction. It's good for kids. It's good for adults. Yeah. Hey, Jess, speaking of Ninja Turtles, did you see the Ninja Turtles movies? The new ones?
The new ones?
The CGI ones? Not CGI ones, but the Turtles are CGI.
There was only one, right?
There's two.
Two.
But you know who played April O'Neil, right?
Sarah Michelle Gellar or Megan? Oh, that's nice segue. So no, I have not seen him. She looks not gonna no lie. She looks like my mechanic looks just like that.
Next time my car breaks down, I'm driving all the way to Kentucky.
Does not look anything like that. Geo, what is happening here?
I just like that.
What did you guys read, Geo?
I took a break from reading. I'm sorry, but I am going through Magical Girl Apocalypse because a lot of people want me to review that stuff. So I'm on volume 9 out of 16. So I'm halfway through the series. So I'm reading Magical Girl Apocalypse, and last week I talked about To Your Eternity. So I've been reading that, and there was another book I forgot, so you'll have to excuse me. But yeah, Magical Girl Apocalypse.
I would have more card trouble. I would be yes. I would buy a janky ass card just to take over there.
From Gotham, is it worth upgrading from compendiums to omnibuses for Walking Dead?
Is there an omnibus for Walking Dead?
There's those like slipcase, like almost
those
like
things are
absolute
huge.
ones,
They're
right?
like library. I thought they were library editions.
Yeah, or something like that. I mean, if you already have one format, I don't unless you're actually going to go back and reread it all over again because you have the hardcovers. Then
Right. I mean, here's my suggestion though. Like, if it's your favorite book or one of your favorite books, then you might as well get the best format. That's the way I see it. Like,
or all the formats,
or all the formats. Yeah.
Yeah, don't be coy about that, Omar. We all our favorite stuff.
Well,
I
like
life,
Life and Times of Scrooge McDuck. I still have the original comics. I still have the Boom editions, and then I have the Fantagraphics. And I'm thinking of getting the box set. I don't know why, because I'm an idiot. I don't have the artist edition, which I'm okay with.
Well, for Transmit, I have all the original issues. I have the trade paperbacks. I have the Absolute. I have the Kickstarter they did. So if they ever made like an omnibus, I would hate it, but I would buy it. Same with Watchmen. Watchmen I have.
Jess, how many?
The trades, the hardcover, the Absolute. I think I would have that in digital as well.
I just have the Absolute. Jess, how many different versions of Death of Pharaoh Lad do you have?
I just have the original comics and then the omnibus format.
Oh, okay. Gio, any particular story that you own multiple versions of? Like,
nope, not that I'm aware of.
Matthew,
I'm a fake fan.
No, I said no artist edition of Scrooge. Yeah, I can't, man. I'm an idiot. I would buy every single one of those artist editions. I'd be like, but I also like Jack Kirby and I love John Romita. I have to get their Spider-Man. Like, no, I can't do that to myself, my wallet, my family.
It's a deep dive, dude. I got so many of them myself.
Exactly. And I don't even know where I would put them. Under my bed? They're huge.
Mine sit on top, like
of your bed.
Flat yeah. I push my wife and my kids over at night, and it's just
dude. I saw an awesome picture of Guts hugging his sword while Casca's thing like next to him, and I'm like, yes, that's the way it would be. I'd be hugging so my wife started looking for body pillows shaped like Guts' sword from Berserk. Jess, which you've read.
Yes.
Dragon.
Matthew, just wait till that X-Men Jim Lee artist edition comes out. I have to get that.
Oh, that thing is gonna be beautiful.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be beautiful.
So Kenny Crayley wants to know what we think is the most underappreciated comic book artist in your opinion. He says Jose Luis Garcia Lopez, which I'm not too sure is underappreciated. He might be underappreciated today, but
yeah, today
entire
especially
silver bronze, pre or post bronze era, he was top notch.
He was top notch. Yep.
His art style was like the DC house style, more or less.
Yeah.
A lot of like we bought like a cereal box or like a lunch box or all that stuff, all that promotional stuff is more or less like his work. And he influenced so many. Like he's a big influence on like George Perez. I'm gonna say just off the top of my head because I was talking about Transmet already. Derek Robertson. I think Derek Robertson is an incredible artist, and he's rarely ever mentioned. He never gets on any kind of big books. He got shafted a lot of times from Marvel, where they put him on. It was supposed to be a Spider-Man book, but it was Toxin, which was garbage, like a garbage nobody cared about. His Wolverine is like my favorite Wolverine. Back when everybody was drawing Wolverine like Hugh Jackman, he drew Wolverine like a slumpy beast, this nasty, gnarly dude. I have that Greg Rucka complete collection over there, and I love the artwork for his Wolverine. He eventually tweaked it more into like kind of Hugh Jackman-ish, but it wasn't like some pretty boy, Wolverine. But still, like he is a gnarly, gritty artist. He's doing a new Constantine series pretty soon, and just his name on it's gonna make me buy it.
I'm thinking who's underrated. Because, I mean, just because I think they're underrated, maybe somebody else. It's like, no, I know who that guy is, or I love their artwork.
I think Chichetto from Marvel is pretty underrated.
That's a great answer. I really thought that guy was going to blow up, man. Like, people were just going to be talking about him. He was going to be on, like, flagship titles, and
Nothing.
he's still ripping and running on these little titles. Not that Punisher or Daredevil are little, but,
Mhm.
And maybe Michael Golden. I don't hear a lot of love for Michael Golden, especially now. Everybody's
Yeah.
all Arthur Adams, which I love Arthur Adams, one of my favorite artists. But Michael Golden, he started that whole, hey, let's see if I can mix up this manga anime style with this Western style of artwork. And nobody really talks about Michael Golden.
Yeah,
Really love his
Rob
art.
Liefeld's podcast, he went on and on and on and on about Micronauts and Michael Golden's artwork.
Michael Golden,
And I went on the eBay, and it'll probably be in next week's haul, but I got a stack of freaking Micronauts Michael Golden books coming in.
Yeah, Michael Golden was the man. He still is. He is
He
one
did
of
the first
the nicest comic book artists. Yeah, he drew the first Rogue and Avengers Annual 10. What about you, Jess? Who's an artist that you think doesn't get a lot of praise?
Jorge Jimenez.
Matthew Mangy just said that. Are you stealing his answer?
No, I looked at Justice League.
Oh, okay. I thought he was.
Up, dude.
That guy's pretty big though. Like he's doing a flagship title with Scott Snyder. You got to be pretty big.
I don't know him
We'll
very
see what
well.
happens after that, because publishers these days don't seem to really, let their artists get too big, because, well, it's just they try to put so much work on these guys, and they do a spin-off series, another spin-off series, and it's hard for these guys to do 12 issues, let alone. Well, he had to pick up after Jim Chung did like 2 issues of that Justice League series, if that.
Yeah, he kicked it off.
Yeah, but they don't get a chance to do these long runs on series anymore, because they cancel the series and they start it back up with another writer or another artist. But man, he's a incredible artist, and he's too damn good looking to be a comic book artist too. I hate him. Dude's a stud.
Like Clayman? Clayman's pretty sexy.
Like even more probably. Like, I have him on Instagram just because he does a lot of workout videos, and I'm like,
well, what?
Yeah.
All right. You know what? I'm not gonna judge. Whatever.
Hey man, I'm in.
Cool. All right. So let's look at books coming out. We're an hour in. We haven't done that yet.
Joe Goose, let me answer Joe Goose's question about the young reader books from DC. This one is called Graphic Novel for Kids, and then there's graphic novels for young adults. So they have different books, different little categories for them. But they're graphic novels for blank, like young adults, kids.
Jesse knows what's up. Homeboy's jacked. I mean, let me see if I can find some Jorge Jimenez gifts real quick.
Cool. Can we also look at books coming out too? That'd be good.
Give me a second. Let me screen share this bad boys.
I got a Zatanna book here. What is it? Graphic novels for kids.
Yeah, you got to be careful with those, because some of those will
the Catwoman
have the
one.
the DC Ink, right? So
Yeah.
DC Ink isn't for kids, even though it looks like it's for kids.
Yeah, the Catwoman one had to come with like a store's got like a warning or like a suggestion of like, you need to let people know that there's some underage sex trafficking or whatever was going on in that book.
There's Death of a Cat. I won't get that book because I don't want to see that.
So there's DC Ink, DC Zoom, DC Black Label, and DC Universe. It's 4 lines of books for DC.
Okay.
Oh, damn it. All right. Here we go, dudes.
Previews
for June 24th. Coming on up. You can find these books up on our awesome sponsor, Stocktradescom's website tomorrow, Tuesday, 12 p.m. Eastern, 12 p.m. Pacific time, 3 p.m. Eastern, and whatever that is in your time zone. But that's when you want to go on and get your first crack at these books. And Jess, you got the 50% stuff ready to go?
Yeah, it's going to be pretty easy.
All right. Okay, let's go and start off here this week. Image Comics starting off in the lead with Ascender, Volume 2. Farmhand, Volume 3. That's another talk about underrated artist. Rob Guillory is pretty underrated. I mean, good for him. He's always been involved with his own semi-creator-owned books. But, man, he's definitely awesome.
Farmhand is freaking good, too.
Yeah,
I really like it. Oh, and we got another book, too, from Image. Isola. That's the final one, I think, right?
Volume 2,
they're doing 3. Maybe they're doing 3.
Whoops.
Now, here's something that I'm interested in for sure is Firepower, which is this is a trade paperback. This is a prelude to the ongoing series that Robert Kirkman is writing. And usually I shy away from a lot of Robert Kirkman stuff. But the name Chris Samney on the art is instant buy for me. So this is a trade paperback prelude. So this is like volume or like issue 0 or whatever you want to call it that leads into issue 1, issue 2, issue 3 of the ongoing series. So don't miss out on that if you're interested in new Robert Kirkman storyline and new Chris Samney art, which I'm 100% in for.
I am looking forward to Isola too.
Dark Horse this week, we have Mob Psycho 100 trade paperback volume 5.
Nice. It's a manga.
IDW is going to get Omar by the nuts, I think.
No. I love that cover. That Dave what is that from 104, right?
Yeah.
104.
Yeah.
Love it. It's a homage to the issue 1 of X-Men, but God, I can't do it. Dave Cockrum, right?
Stay strong.
It's the Artifact Edition.
Woohoo!
What does that mean?
Don't go in that rabbit hole.
So an Artifact Edition it's the same thing as an Artist Edition.
Yeah.
But an Artist Edition is usually a lot of complete issues. Right? You get so an Artist Edition is, for those who don't know, is what they do is they take colored scans of the original artwork from comic book series. They do them in original scans or colored scans of the original artwork in the original sizes, so 11 by 17 or the twice up size for some of the Golden Age, Silver Age stuff. So you get a book of all the original artwork from a bunch of different issues. So an Artifact Edition is the same thing, but they're not complete issues. So it'll be a lot of pages here, pages there, maybe a pinup and stuff like that. So it's not the Artist Edition were created more or less that you can actually read the storyline in the original artwork form, like Mazzucchelli's Born Again and stuff like that. You can actually read the entire series in the original artwork, but these Artifact Editions is just not complete issues, so it might be missing a couple pages or something like that. So still cool, still $125, and very little, if no discounts anywhere for these things because they have zero profit margin on these things.
Let's see if I can find out what the price is. What is it again, Dave Cockrum?
X-Men Artifact Edition hardcover.
And they have it for $95.
Nice.
So that's a discount.
That's a pretty good discount on that. Wow. Usually it's like, 3%, 5%, something.
Yeah.
And then Marvel Action Spider-Man. That's a great book for kids. Especially if you got a young one who's a fan of Miles or Gwen Stacy and Peter Parker all together. Good stuff. My Little Pony, Feats of Friendship trade paperback volume 1. Radical Shift of Gravity trade paperback. Sonic the Hedgehog volume 6. This is a really fun series. Really good stuff, fun artwork and everything like that as well. Star Wars Adventures volume 9. And then we got the is it the trade paperback? No, is this a Spanish edition?
Yeah.
For George Sakai's series or book? Okay. And DC Comics, you have Doomsday Clock hardcover part 2, which comes with the slipcase.
How
Legends
nice
of the
to them.
Yeah, you get the slipcase with it too. So, Legends of the Dark Knight Matt Wagner hardcover. And Marvel this week is Amazing Fantasy Omnibus. These are the DM cover and the regular cover.
Let me just interject that IST shows Omnibus coming out this week of Legion of Superheroes 3 from DC. And the reason I mention that is because that is the 50% off book.
Yeah, because I
Nice.
guess DC books aren't going to be showing up here, huh?
Eventually, we're going to figure out there's a way to look it up on, if there's a way to look at the Lunar
Well, somebody
or something like
somebody commented on my video saying that they have a website you can go to, but then they extend the Diamond deal up until the end of the year for those people overseas. Like that was one of the big things is like how are we going to get comics overseas? They didn't think about that. So
Yeah. Last thing I heard about it, not about the overseas thing, that's new. I just heard that now from you, was that they were extending it for like another couple of months just so that stores can do reorders and back orders from Diamond for DC books. But I don't, that international thing, perfect. Good for all the international folks. I know they were getting concerned about how they're going to get their comics. Also, we got Fantastic Four Epic Collection.
Name
what
is
volume
Doom.
is this?
5 maybe.
What does it even say?
Look down at the bottom. It usually says Fantastic Four annual set. No, it doesn't. Maybe it's 5.
But this is 68 through 87 and annual number 6. Okay. Because I know they solicited another one that takes it through the end of Jack Kirby's and Stan Lee's run, so which is not in the omnibuses yet. And then we got Iron Man trade paperback volume 4, Ultron Agenda, Marvelverse, Black Widow, Morbius, the Living Vampire Omnibus. This is the regular cover, and then the classic cover here is the retailer DM cover.
Getting it.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to grab these too. And I think these are already shipping sold out. Same thing like with She-Hulk, same thing with Silver Surfer.
Holy smoke.
I'll double check after this is over, but I remember looking at it earlier. We were talking about Silver Surfer and She-Hulk, and I think this is also shipping sold out. And this collects
It's a lot
Spider-Man
of his
101.
appearances. Yeah, in
Yeah.
Spidey.
Did you just see that guy's name?
I did. I love it.
That's what I thought you were laughing at.
And then Yondu's trade paperback is coming out. My 2 Udons. Or Yondu's, if I keep saying it that way. Dynamite, got a Danger Girl.
Ooh.
Jungle Girl Omnibus.
Jungle Girl.
Jungle Girl by Frank Cho.
Come on, look at that. Okay.
John Wick trade paperback volume 1. And then Boom's got Angel trade paperback volume 2. Labyrinth's Coronation volume 1. Lumberjanes volume 14. Holy moly.
Wow. And then the cool section.
Oh man, new 20th
mangas
Century
and
Boys.
other books. Yeah, the Perfect Editions, volume 8. That's nice. We're like 2 books. It's going to be up to volume 11, I think, for the Perfect Editions. 5 Worlds. I have no idea what that is, but there you go. 5 Worlds. Oh, the hardcover and the softcover. Accursed Inheritance, Henrietta Achilles, Volume 1, House Divided. It's a long-ass name. Altitude, graphic novel. Apocalypse Taco. That sounds interesting.
I'm going to open up. I'm going to get my own food truck and call it Apocalypse Taco.
Just served really spicy tacos.
Oh yeah, the kind that you can feel it 2 days later.
Yeah. Banned book club. Interesting. Becoming Brianna. Hardcover. Image coming soon. There's Bestia Volume 1. That's another manga. And Big Ideas to Change the World. Machines That Think. Black Cotton Star. And Black Sand Beach. Volume 1, Are You Afraid of Light? And I assume this is the hardcover. Yep.
It's a hardcover.
There's another manga, Blue Flag, Volume 2 from Viz. Here we go. Here's another fan servicey book. Somebody was asking earlier, Gio, recommend me a fan servicey book. There you go. Breasts Are My Favorite Thing in the World, Volume 1. I have no idea what that's about, but you can probably guess.
I can co-sign that.
Captive graphic novel adventure hardcover.
What's happening here? How do we have a book title called "Breasts Are My Favorite Things in the World" and then we have somebody in the chat with "Breasts Are My Favorite Things"? This is so meta. We got a Tardy book.
Ooh, hardcover.
Oh shit! Sorry,
Thanks.
Gio. I mean, Chio's School
Oh, no,
Road
no.
looks
Go ahead.
cool too.
Chio's School Road, Volume 9, and there we go. Complete Noir Manchette Tardy. Streets Paris Murder.
Oh man, I
Yeah,
love
those
that guy's
books
stuff.
are amazing, dude.
Yeah,
Like Sniper Lighting Up His Shot is one I used to have. That was a good one.
Goddamn, This War is one of the best war books I've ever read.
Yeah.
It's freaking phenomenal. I
There's
didn't know about that one.
Doomed.
What is that? Crusoe? Graphic novel?
Crusoe? Who's here read
Crusoe?
a book ever? Like a English book? Jess, you look like you read the Crusoe family.
What, Robinson Crusoe?
Is that how you spell it? I don't remember.
I don't think so.
All right. Dark Matter's
Novel
coming out.
Adventures. Yeah, and Dark Matter of Mona Starr. Hardcover.
That looks
Lots of
great.
hardcovers coming out. Oh, there's the softcover too. And if you like Inio Asano, I do recommend Dead Demons Dead Destruction Volume 8 from Viz.
Poon Poon, is that Goodnight Poon Poon?
The
guy?
same author, yeah.
What's da? What's that
It's
mean?
about an alien. It's about an alien invasion in Japan, and there's a lot of psychological stuff that happens and drama and all that stuff.
Huh.
Yep. All the Inio Asano books are all very heavy into psychological issues with characters and growing up, and I don't know. It's pretty dark and heavy stuff sometimes. But I do hear Day to Day is lighter than most of Asano's work. Demon Slayer is coming out. If I don't know if the chat knows, but from now on, Demon Slayer is coming out monthly to catch up to the Japanese release, even though the manga already ended. But yeah, we're getting all the way through January. Every single month, we're going to be getting new Demon Slayer books. So this is volume 12 of that series.
Isn't it? I thought it was ending pretty soon or something. Or was that just the anime?
No. The manga ended last April or May, one of those 2 months. It already ended. And the graphic novels, or the manga in Japan, I think they're like 2 or 3 books behind, and we're on volume 12, so we're catching up now.
Oh, I see what you're saying. All right.
Yeah. And what's this? Diablo House trade paperback, Adam's Signature Edition. Image coming soon. Divine Raiment Magical Girl Howling Moon graphic novel volume 2. And here's one of my favorite current Shonen Jump series, Dr. Stone. We got volume 11. Can't wait to read that. From Ahoy Comics, Jess showed it earlier. Dragonfly and Dragonfly Man. Trade paperback volume 1.
Just time travel.
Traveled to the future again.
Yeah.
He went 88 miles per hour in his Tesla and got that book.
Yep. Drawing the Vote. illustrated guide to voting in America. Oh boy. Yeah,
I
good luck
mean,
with that.
now's the time as any, right? Oh shit, the Drifting
Yeah.
Classroom. I didn't know they were gonna do those in hardcover.
That's the
I'm
final volume of the Drifting Classroom series.
big fan of that
So,
series.
yep.
The
And the
original.
spines look amazing.
I need to pick those up.
Yeah, the spines interconnect. They look really cool. Dungeon Zenith Volume 3, back in style. By the way, if people in the chat like Junji Ito, Drifting Classroom is in that vein, but a little bit more gross, if you can imagine it. Earth Before Us, Ocean Renegades, Volume 2. And from Yen Press, Eclair Blue Resonates Heart, Girls Love Yuri Anthology. It's a lot of books coming out. Jesus.
Yeah, we're only on F.
Fact Hunt, Fascinating, Funny, and Bizarre Facts Video Games. Interesting. You also have Final Bloody War of Colton Myers. You got Fire on the Water, graphic novel, and Fox and Rabbits, Young Reader graphic novel, Volume 1.
Is it Fire in the Water
pretty
like a song from the 70s? Oh, no, wait, that's Smoke on the Water.
Smoke on the Water, yeah.
Well, you can't have smoke without fire.
Viz,
So.
you're getting Full Metal Alchemist, the Full Metal Edition hardcover, Volume 9. And Fuzzy Baseball, Volume 3, RBI Robots. And the hardcover edition of that, RBI Robots. Geeky Fab 5, Mystery of the Missing Monarchs. Xenoscope, something other than the fan servicey stuff. You got Grim Tales of Terror, Volume 4.
That looks horrifying.
Yeah.
I like it.
And Gift for a Ghost from Abrams Comic Arts. Oh, 2 more manga. Nice. Given, Volume 2. This is about a male band, and it's a Boy Loves comic, but it's about a music group. Goblin Slayer, Volume 8. It's also coming out. Another fan favorite, Golden Kamui, Volume 16. And Heartstopper. What else we got? Heartstopper, the hardcover edition. And from Abrams, we've got I Will Judge You by Your Bookshelf. That's
like
the name
Shelfies.
of the Sunday show.
Yeah, that's the Shelfies on Sunday.
Just Jaime, graphic novel.
Ooh.
And here's something I'm going to be picking up.
Yeah.
Kaiju Max, Deluxe Edition, Volume 2 from Oni Press. I love that cover. Look at that. That's so
Nice.
cool.
I know nothing about Kaiju Max.
Imagine like a prison drama with kaiju monsters in this island where they keep them all in line, and there's like mafia stories and escape stories and a bunch of stuff happening. They mix Super Sentai tales. It's a blast.
So it's like Oz, but with giant kaiju monsters?
Yep, basically. Yep.
Don't see people getting shanked out in the yard?
Yep. And those books are enormous. They're bigger than a freaking Absolute Edition.
Oh, yeah.
We got another image coming soon. This time, Kingdom of the Gods from Viz Media. Is this the zombie manhwa, or am I mistaken? Because there's a Kingdom one that came out recently. It's one shot, and I think it got adapted into a Netflix movie or something. But it's about zombies in, like, I don't know, feudal time? I don't know. Konosuba Explosion Wonderful World, one of my favorite isekai manga. I love Konosuba, and I love Megumin, my favorite character, so there's Volume 5. Labyrinth Existential Odyssey with Sartre. Nice. Langosh and Peppy, Volume 1, Fugitive Days. The Last Zombie, Omnibus, reskinned hardcover. I think Marvel would like the word. Levius Volume 4 is coming out from Viz Media. It's the cyberpunkish boxing
Dude, that,
series.
that cover looks badass.
Yeah, all those covers for that series, they're fantastic. Look at that stuff.
Cyberpunk, man, I'm in. I'm in on cyberpunk stuff.
It's cyberpunk and martial arts. Yep. Here we have another Life with Archie trade paperback volume 2. And from Yen Press, we got another manga, Little Miss P, volume 2, second day. Loop Guru graphic novel adventure hardcover. And from Viz, we've got Love Me, Love Me Not, volume 2. From Yen Press, you've got Do You Love My Mom and Her Two-Hit Multi-Targeted Attack, volume 3. It's an isekai series. And this one's not for kids. Heads up, Lust Gias is strictly for adults only. It's lusty stuff. Medicine A graphic novel. And Melville graphic novel. What else? Milo's World, Book 3, Cloud Girl, and Motel Universe, hardcover graphic novel, volume 2, Fashion Empire. My Hero Academia Smash. This is the Chibi spinoff. You don't need to read this. You just need the main series. But if you want a more comedic spinoff, you can read Smash. Beehive is putting out Naked Body graphic novel.
Not safe for work.
Yep.
Put on the
It's
cover.
a naked body right there.
I think that would be okay at work. That looks like a little kid's drawing of a naked man.
Yep. From Renegade, you got Necromantic graphic novel. And from One Piece Books, New Gate Manga Volume 2. Image coming soon. You got the graphic novel of Weirn Books Collector's Edition. And from Fantoons, you got Ninja Sex Party, Volume 1, Origins, Avidan, and Wecht.
That sounds awesome.
Ninja Sex Party.
Ninjas make everything better, even sex parties.
This, what the hell is this? Nixie of Mill Pond and Other European Stories graphic novel. And, boy, on Ajayi Crowther Street graphic novel. Probably butchered that. Don't care. Source Point Press is putting out Parallel graphic novel. And Yen Press is putting out Phantom Tales of the Night, Volume 4, another manga. Viz is, oh, this is nice. The Ping Pong series is getting a hardcover release. If you like some cool sports manga. And Pizza and Taco, young adults graphic novel, Who's the Best? Obviously, it's pizza. I'm going to say pizza is the best.
You get more toppings with pizza. I mean,
Yeah,
I know
more
a taco
diverse.
place that puts pineapple in their tacos, and it's pretty great. But
Yeah.
pineapple on pizza is better.
Viz is putting out Pokemon Sun and Moon, Volume 7, and Fantagraphics is doing Prince Valiant, Volume 21, 1977 and 1978. Punk Taco, lots of tacos tonight. Punk Taco hardcover, Volume 1. And Reprise of the Spear Hero, Volume 2.
Just tell me there's like a taco sex party coming up soon.
Ninja Sex Taco Party coming out.
Oh, man.
Yen Press is doing 2 more mangas. We got Restaurant to Another World, another isekai series, and Saga of Tanya the Evil, Volume 10, one of my favorite isekai series as well. Samurai 8, Tale of Hachimaru, Volume 2. This is from Kishimoto, the mangaka of Naruto. This recently was canceled, so it's only going to be 5 volumes, unfortunately. And we've got a Sekido side story based on the video game Hanbei the Undying graphic novel. Shame Pudding graphic memoir, and Sherlock Holmes for something. Scroll a little bit. No,
Excuse me.
thank you. For Investigations graphic novel adventure. Hang in there, guys. We're nearly done. Don't worry. Yeah, I'm noticing a pattern where everybody's just like slowing down. What else we got? Shortcake Cake from Viz Media, Volume 8. And from NBM, Silent Invasion, Volume 3, Abductions. It's about alien abductions. Here is, what is this? Spectre Deep 6 from Turner. And from Random House, you got Stepping Stones, graphic novel. And the hardcover of that. And String Bags. And here we have Summer of Her Life graphic novel and Suncatcher, which looks pretty cool. I like that cover.
It looks like Summer of Her Life is something my wife would buy me for my birthday, and I would read it and be like, man, this was wonderful. I don't know. It looks like she buys a lot of graphic novels, like independent graphic novels for me for my birthday or Christmas. She's really sweet. And sometimes, man, she knocks it out of the park. That's how I found out about First Second.
Summer of Her Life is a poetic, touching, and profound graphic novel that grapples with life's big questions. So, yeah.
Jesus Rivera's.
Sounds a little depressing.
Oh, yeah, but some of the times those make the best books.
Yeah. Suncatcher. Oh, it's also getting a hardcover. Nice. Sunshine Doom 1971 is coming out.
Holy shit, Calibur's still around? Okay. Weird. I really thought they were gone.
Titan Comics is putting out Tank Girl Color Classics 1993 to 1995 in hardcover. And Digital Manga is putting out Teach Me Tutor. So looks like a boys love manga.
I don't think that guy's learning mathematics.
No,
picture.
Probably biology. Tears Goddess graphic novel adventure hardcover and Thousand Demon Tree. That looks really badass from Flesk. The Thousand Demon Tree. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that. Tinderella is coming out.
Thought that's what you call honeys on Tinder.
Top promoter Gary Top brought us the world. Viz is putting out the second volume of the Transformers manga.
I found out from Viz
also
today that Maison Ikoku Deluxe Edition's being delayed until September. I don't know anyone else looking forward to that, but I was, or I am, whatever.
Yeah.
Tree Parsers.
Graphics, Trespassers.
Oh, that's how you say it. Novel. I'm just bored. I wanted to read something. You should let Jess read too, so we don't fall asleep. Read the next one, Jess. Tropical Fish.
Nodding off right here.
Sorry,
dude. I am too. It's been a long day. No, it's not your fault. I was just like, I need to read something.
They're just dumping.
And the first thing I read, I mispronounced. Treespassers. What's that? Treespassers.
I'm doing my best to make it fun because I'm just naming books that are coming out. But yeah, Trespassers hardcover.
It's just a ton of.
Holy shit! Did everybody just catch up this week? Like every book is out, and we didn't even talk about DC. What?
Yeah.
Good lord!
Tropical Fish Shirts for Snow, Volume 3 from Viz Media.
Okay, that's not her hand. Okay, cool. Warm Blood. I just noticed she's holding someone else's hand. I think.
Yeah. Warm Blood, Volume 1. Here's something I really recommend. I read Volume 1, loved it. I watched the first season of the anime. Fantastic. It's Wave. Listen to me. It's a
how did you read Volume 1? It just came out.
It's on Kodansha. They have the Volume 1 preview. So I read that and
gotcha.
And I watched the anime.
Oh wow! Okay.
But I do recommend it. It's from the same guy that did the Immortal, Blade of the Immortal, and it's a manga about radio business.
Say no more. I like that guy.
Yeah. I recommend it, man. It's great.
Oh my God, there's still more.
Way in the
Wait.
House Husband, Volume 3.
Letters at this point.
We're in Books, Volume 1. We're nearly there.
We're on W.
Windows World for Fantagraphics. Windows Underworld, sorry. And Wine, a graphic history. I think that's it. Let's see. Oh, there's more. Okay. Yarichin Bitch Club, Volume 3. Yorick and Bones graphic novel is also coming out. And the last one, Youth Romantic Comedy Wrong Expected Novel Softcover Volume 6.6.
All right.
Well,
Okay.
And that's that.
it piques your interest and you'd like to find them at a highly discounted rate, Stocktradescom is the place to go for your discounted graphic novels. Graphic novels, collected editions up to 50% off. Loyalty discounts add 2% to that. I'm sure there will be the return of the Omniboslive discount code coming up someday soon. IST is still generously providing us with a $50 gift card at the end of every month to give away to a lucky viewer. You order $50 or more in an order of books, you get a free shipping. Fabulous customer service, fabulous packaging. That's in Stocktrades.com.
Yeah. Super chat time, though.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you, Justin.
Yeah.
Thank
God
you,
bless
Justin.
you.
Thank you,
God bless
Gio,
you.
for reading, for going through all of that. And thanks for everybody who's still here.
All right, guys. I told my wife I'd be off by 9:30, so I lied. It's 9:35, so I gotta get off here. You all be good.
All right.
Where can they find you tomorrow?
On my channel, Near Me Condition. Yep. So,
And what are you talking about?
Silver Surfer by Dan Slott. We're
Ah,
doing a whole
Nice.
in-depth review. So anyway, always a pleasure, gentlemen. Y'all take care. Everybody in the chat, stay healthy, stay safe out there.
Bye. And
All
then
right.
there were 3.
Gio, where can they find you at, brother?
You can find me on my channel. If you're not upset that I talked about manga, because I noticed some chat people are upset, you can find my channel, A Week in Geekdom, where I talk about anime, comics, and manga. And I just put out a video out on a new manga. So if you want to check that out, go ahead. Check the channel out. A Week in Geekdom.
It wasn't all manga either, so whatever.
I know.
And
It was,
You can
I don't
find me, Omnidog, on Omnidog's Vault on YouTube and Omnidogs_Vault on Instagram.
And you guys can find me, Gabe Loves 90s Comics, on Instagram and on the Omnibus Collectors Facebook group.
nice.
And until next time, which will be Thursday, where we'll figure out a topic at the very last second.
It's manga. So just a heads up for all the haters. You don't got to tune in Thursday.
Nice. Very
Yeah.
cool. So check out all the awesome manga talk on Thursday. And
Yeah,
with that,
I did share the 50% off book. It was Legion of Superheroes Omnibus Volume 3. That was it. Martian Pilgrim. That was the only 50% off book. Which is good for me, because I'm getting it.
Thanks for watching, guys. Bye-bye.
Peace and love.
Bye-bye.
Peace and love.
don't touch me.